Hi everyone, Mary Lou Andre back again with another edition of Beyond Dressing Well Live. It's so great to be back with all of you on the first day of November. Welcome to this new glorious month. It is the month of gratitude, and we are so thrilled and honored and delighted to have all of you in our community. As you come in, please say hello. Let us know where you're calling in from. But we're going to kick off the month of November with an awesome program that celebrates our brand new November blog that's on our website right now. If you haven't seen it, go to dressingwell.com. It's Coat Closet Checkup. 5 coat styles to wear now. And the coats that you wear now are not necessarily the same coats that you wear in January and February. Here in New England, I know that we have people from all over the country. We have a lot of people from outside the country that watch this program. I know that we have a lot of seasonal temperature differences in our audience, but I hope even if you live in Florida, I've been down there when it's been 50, 40 degrees, so I hope that our program tonight that is going to explore the first pass of coats in a coat closet, which we call the fall coats, before we go into winter. And there's a third category of coats here in New England, which is the spring coat. So you guys know the drill. We're going to try to give you as many tips and tricks as we possibly can in 30 minutes. Please take what works for you, leave the rest behind. But I promise you, we'll shift some of your thinking, get you excited about putting those coats on. It was freezing here in New England today. It was 80 degrees on Saturday. And when I went out today, it was like 40 degrees, and I actually had, I'll show you the coat that I had on today. So settle in. We're going to do 30 minutes and explore this blog a little bit more deeply. And we also have a very special celebration tonight. My Suzie Q, who is wearing her coat, is 8 years old. Well, 8 years old to us. My husband's handing her to me. Hello, Suzie Q. Suzie Q, we got her 8 years ago on November 1st. Can you say hi to everybody? I got a treat for you. Now you'll stay. She has a birthday treat. I just exploded it all over my office. So you got to sit with me. You usually always want to sit here. But we got Suzie 8 years ago today on All Saints Day, November 1st. Oh, she's finding the treats. And she, as you guys know, those of you who have been around for a while, put in the chat if you have a special pup in your life. But we got her. She was 2. She was brought up here. She was actually rescued from Tennessee, and it was love at first sight. And that expression, who rescued who, really rings true in my home. We adore Suzie Q, and I'm going to show you her coat wardrobe. She definitely has, oh, she's eating all of her treats. I exploded them here. Come here, you. She's got her little puffer on today, and I'm going to show you the rest of her coats in a while. So how are you doing? Are you okay? Can you say hi to everybody? She's got her little camo puff coat on today. She had on her green sweater last week. She's got a sweater coat. She's got a shacket. She's got a winter coat. This is her little fall puffer. Can you say hi? But I'm just going to let her go down. She's eating. You don't want to eat all those treats, right? All right, she's got to go. Bye. Say bye, Suze. And by the way, didn't you love her pop of color, her red with her camo? I love that. So, I love to dress up my pet. I know I'm crazy, but you know, if life is so serious, and with everything going on in the world, I am just so grateful to have all of you in my life to bring me joy. My wardrobe and my clothes bring me a lot of joy. And of course, my family and my little Suzie Q, who really is part of the family at this point, also bring me a lot of joy. So wanted to give a shout out to Suzie. Happy birthday. I also wanted to give a shout out to our friends at Top It Off. We have been live over at Top It Off. We've had the founder, Elizabeth, on our program. They're a fabulous women-owned business in West Roxbury, very close to where I live here in Needham, Massachusetts. And they today were awarded for the second year in a row one of their products, their gloves. They told me what they were. Did I write them down? The Sherry gloves. Were picked as one of Oprah's favorites. So big shout out to them. We have been trying to get time on the calendar to do a winter accessories program with them, but they've been a little busy getting ready for the Oprah announcement. But we'll have something fun with them and show you some of their fun products a little bit later in the season. But tonight we're really going to just focus on the coat closet. What I love about this, one of the things I love about this program is it allows me to get one step ahead of all of you. You know that I never preach something that I don't practice. So I opened up that closet door this weekend. I actually was in pretty good shape. I've got one coat that I want to purchase on my list, but I'll share with you kind of the process of getting that coat closet in order. And then of course, I know you all come for the show and tell and you want to see the styles. So Sarah will get in the chat, the blog. We had our blog come out with the same title as tonight's show. So if you haven't seen it, it's awesome eye candy. Sarah did a great job with the photos, but it's over on our website. If you're not signed up to get our blogs, if you didn't get the blog, put in the chat if you got the blog today and what your favorite picture was. But if you didn't get the blog and you want to sign up, Sarah will get that in the chat as well. And I see a lot of people coming in. Hello, hello, hello. Please pop in the chat where you're coming in from. Say hello. Let us know what part of the world you are joining us from. We always love to know. All right. So before I dive in, a couple more announcements. Of course, Antons, our good friends at Antons here in New England. There are so many coat drives across the country right now, but here in our area, we partner with Antons Dry Cleaners. Sarah will get that link in the chat. You can bring any of your donated coats that no longer serve you. You can retire them at Antons. They'll dry clean them and get them in the hands of people that need them. I was chatting with them today. They are really looking for more coats. They want to make a huge, even more of an impact than they already have. But their coat drive runs October 2nd to January 7th, so plenty of time. And connecting, whether it's Coats for Kids and Families that is run by Antons, or whether it's another coat drive, Antons, Sarah will get their website up. If you'd even like to start your own coat drive, which is an awesome idea to have people bring them into a school that you teach at, or an office that you work at, or some civic organization. They have a whole kit that they can get you to help you start your own coat drive. So you know that we like to be very purposeful and very responsible when we retire things that are no longer needed. And there is plenty of resources. Google coat drives in your area, and I'm sure you will come up with some great ones. So thank you so much to Antons. We always say they take care of clothes and the community. We also had a really fun style poll in the group on Sunday. Have you guys been liking those? Put in the chat if you like the style polls. We love to get your feedback. We've been posting them on Sunday nights right around 7 o'clock. And this week, we tied it into Halloween. Happy Halloween, by the way, for those of you who celebrated. But we had a style poll that were, what are the ghosts that are hanging out in your closet? It was just kind of a fun tongue-in-cheek to get people thinking about, you know, who are you today? And what are the ghosts that are still, ghosts of lives past that are still hanging out in the closet? And the poll was pretty even with the voting this time. Usually we have one that really surges to the top, but this one was pretty even. And we had, you know, the corporate executive, that ghost that's, you know, you've retired from your job, but you've never retired the closet properly. So that might be something you identify with. We have, you know, the young, hot 20-something that's all of a sudden a mom. needs work clothes that are still jazzy, that can go to the drop-off, they can go out for drinks, they can go to the office. So that's another category that we see a lot, is we work with a lot of young people that are like, you know what, the clothes that worked for me when I was single are really not working for me now. Help me to get a little bit more grown up, but not boring. So that's another category that resonated with folks. And then of course we had the empty nester, the folks that are dying to get back to travel, but when they go to their closet, they've got like a nomad hanging out in there. They've got the college backpacks because they haven't traveled since they were in their 20s. So if a trip comes up, they often have too many ghosts from a past life in there as well. So ask yourself if you identify with that, and put in the chat if you're following along and you're agreeing with anything I'm saying. And then the last one that we profiled was that work from home warrior. You know, the one that got it done day in and day out. And the pandemic is now way over. They're back to work at least part-time, and they get an upgrade from the Lululemons and a couple of Zoom tops, and that was another one that people really resonated with. So if you resonate with that, if anything kind of rings a bell and you are ready to retire those ghosts, give us a call, jump on a call. Sarah will get my calendar, her calendar. We offer everyone in this community a complimentary 20-minute style assessment, and we can share a few tips and tricks, and we can also give you more information about how we can help you. And that brings me to my next announcement. It is November. We are gearing up for gift certificate season here. All of our packages have been updated. Those are on our website as well. So if you really want to start 2024 with a little more pep in your step, really retire things very thoughtfully and in a way that will bring you so much joy. I just did a huge closet job. I'm winking at my friend out there. She knows who she is. I did a 2-day session with somebody that was really ready, and she thought I was crazy because I just loved getting in there, but I saw that she really liked it too. And I told her, and she got 10 stars, double 5 stars for how much energy she brought to the process and how much openness she brought to the process. But a well-dressed woman typically has much fewer clothes in her closet than many people that come to us and say, I have a closet full of clothes and I still can't get dressed. So I'll leave it at that. Our gift certificate packages are posted on our website. We just sold our first gift certificate this week, and we're open for business. We'd love to talk with you and play Secret Santa. Whatever category works for you, we are more than happy to help. So I think that is it. Again, if you're just joining us, hello. Put your name in the chat, say hello, let us know where you're calling from. Let us know if you saw the blog today. We're super proud of that. What pictures resonated with you. And now I'm going to do a little bit of a deeper dive into that blog and give you some of the philosophy behind the opening. It's like the grand opening of coat season, but how do you give it a thorough checkup? And then of course I will leave you all with a few ideas on some styles that you can wear right now, as while it's still it's getting chilly. It was certainly cold today, but there's still going to be some warm days. So again, we're not talking tonight about those big heavy down and faux furs or big heavy wool coats. We're really talking about the first set of coats in your closet that you start to wear, and when you have them, it's just so awesome to leave the house. So let's see, those are my notes. Let me get going. So this is, again, I said earlier in the program, there were really 3 coat seasons in New England. It's that fall to winter, and then it is winter, of course, and then there's also a spring coat season, but tonight we are focused on that first one, which is fall. So the first pick is sweater coats, and I love starting with that because last month we celebrated sweater weather. If you saw that SNL skit that I just love, we have it, I think we have it posted in the group, but it's so funny. But sweater weather, sweater coats really help you bring that sweater weather trend right into November. So I have a couple that I wear, and I thought I would show you this one. Like, this is a true sweater coat. It's a sweater. I love the colors. I put this little Eileen Fisher, what's this color? Maroon really connects to it. I love that it's got the Barbie pink. I've had this in my wardrobe forever. It's a little big on me, not quite as big as it used to be. I have to admit. I used to have to wear it with a belt. I did have it on this weekend with a belt, but I can wear this actually with or without a belt. You can wear it with a scarf, with jeans. So think about how a sweater coat can add a little bit of polish, add a layer of warmth. And what I love about these is you can, you know, go all day in your car doing errands. You can go out to lunch. You don't even need to really take it off. And then, as you guys know, when I'm doing my thing, I get my accessories out. We're not going to do too much on winter accessories because we have another program on that coming up. But I've had this scarf that I bought at a craft show a gazillion years ago. I went to this artisan fair and I was visiting a friend and I really felt like I had to buy something and I thought, oh, the color's so great, I'll wear it. And I really haven't worn it. So when I was playing around in my coat closet with my sweater coats, I thought, oh, that is so cool to put it on with this. And you see how it's got the silver and black. I put it on with some silver hoops. So today would have been a great day to wear this because it really was chilly. But you see how that just changed the whole neckline. It makes it look more coatish. It gives it a little bit more warmth. And I love a lot of I wore this sweater dress tonight to be able to show you guys things pretty easily. But I like this. I got my belt on, like my animal print belt. I found that when I was cleaning out my belts this weekend. But, you know, I can put it on with the turtleneck it fills in. I can put it on, those of you that run really hot, which I know is a lot of you. This is Eileen Fisher. It is like a silk and cotton blend. And the color is great. It gives you a new neckline. And then, of course, when you do this, I don't want to wreck my hair or my makeup, but when you put it on with this, it's a whole different twist. So that's what I mean about sweater coats. I also have this navy blue one that I've been wearing a lot too. And what I love about this is I can put a t-shirt, a shirt, a blouse, jeans, and out the door I go. So that is number one, sweater coats. Number two is the Shacket. And the Shacket is a combination dress and jacket. It is a great weight for this time of year. I have several. The one that I wear the most right now is this. It's kind of got the lumberjack top and a little bit of a puffer on the bottom. And it's definitely lightweight. I got this last year when I went to Ireland. So this reminds me of my Ireland trip, which makes me happy. And what I love about this, like if you're going to a football game, running errands, I like that you can just kind of put a beanie with it. So I save my pom-pom hats for the dead of winter, but I like these little beanies this time of year. Y'all know that a hat will keep your head warm. But I have that one. And I have, you know, this is more spring, but I actually had this on a couple days in September because I like the color. I bought it last spring. I wore it in the spring. But because it's cream, I can do this with browns and blues and really make it still look kind of fall. So I'd probably only wear this if it was a really warm day, but that's a classic Shacket. You see the shape of it? It's like a little jacket that looks like a shirt. And again, I kind of like get this trick from all the young women that visit my house. I'm hoping that my boys will be home for Thanksgiving. I hope they will bring some of these beautiful lovelies over. I love chatting with them and checking out what they wear. But a lot of them are wearing these with the lug sole boots and the hats. You guys get the gist. So I wanted to show you, that's number two, is Shacket. Number three is a fall trench. So I like to bust this myth. A lot of people, and I have been in a lot of closets, will say, oh, my trench coats, those are spring. So there's a whole kind of mentality that trench coats, you can really only wear them either when it rains, which isn't true, and in the spring. And my favorite trench coats are definitely fall. So I have put away my light tans. I'm looking at it. I'm too lazy to go over and get it, but I have, and you've seen it, I've showed it on the show. I have a faux leather really lightweight, light colored trench that I wear a lot in the spring. But this time of year, this is my #1 favorite. It is navy. I'm a navy girl, and it's got the brown. So of course, you know, so easy to put on with this sweater dress. Whoop. You know, just so, to me, it just says fall. I had a photo shoot a couple years ago, and this was one of the photographer took me in this coat, and he loved the line of it. By the way, those of you that are getting headshots, we also help people with headshots. This trim, whenever you find like a trim on a jacket, whether it's outerwear, it photographs really beautiful. So this is my favorite coat. I find that I really only wear it in a little bit in October, but I will wear this a lot this month. And then when it gets to December, I'm kind of more in my blacks and reds and greens, but this is one of my favorite coats. I've had it for a really long time and I love it. So that's what I mean about a fall trench coat. Also, you know, a leather trench coat. This is such a great memory. I wore this, oh my goodness, my son John, it was the year that we got Suzie, so 8 years ago. He played at Fenway Park. He was part of that magical Fenway experience where they, Wellesley and Needham are the oldest high school football rivalry in the country. And they got to play on Thanksgiving Day at Fenway Park. So I bought this trench coat, and it was so warm. It was like, I don't know, 70 degrees. So I remember, I hope you guys like my belt. I'm seeing it on the screen. I'm not sure I like it, but I was playing. So tell me if you like it. But this is what I mean about a fall trench. And when you can get embellishments like this faux fur trim that comes on and comes off, that's what I mean about a fall trench. And the last one that I'll show you is this animal print one that I've had forever. It's etc. So wink to my good friend out there that sells etc. But I have had this forever, and I actually put it away for a couple of years, and I just took it out, and I'm really enjoying it. I had it on the other day. So that is #3, is those fall trench coats. Oh my goodness. #4 is a duster, and that is a trend that I grab dusters for people because I think they're so cool. Like when you have an event to go with and you're wearing like a really long dress, and you have a duster is a really long coat that just kind of floats over your body. So the reason why it's so in right now, and I'll show you the one that I have, and again, it's quite old, and I got it at a consignment store. It's Tibi, the brand Tibi, T-I-B-I, which is one of my favorite brands, is it just floats with all those full cut pants right now. So I'll show you how I was playing with it in my closet. So this is my black duster. It's lightweight, it kind of reads trench coat, but when I put it on, it's really long. And I have these new kind of slouchy pants, full leg, and I can wear these with sneakers, I can wear them with heels. And when I put it on with the duster, first of all, the weights go really well because these are kind of silky and this is silky. It just works. I'm actually going to a benefit Saturday night, kind of excited, at the Museum of Fine Arts in Boston for our local hospital. It's a gala. It's black tie. Woohoo! My husband's wearing a tux. We just checked, made sure it fit last night, and it does. Thank goodness. But I'm going to wear this with my gown, just because I'm going to need something to get in and out. It's a sleeveless dress that I'm wearing. So that's what I mean about a duster. My other example of a duster, this is one of my favorite coats as well, is this. I consider a duster. It's really long. It's got a belt, but it looks good without the belt. And again, it just gives you that kind of, every time I wear this, I just feel like $1,000,000 bucks. I don't know if it's the fringe, but I love it, okay? And then last but not least, and I believe we are running right up against the clock, we got about 4 minutes left, is the short puffer. And this is my favorite right now because it's newer. I bought my first one last year and just loved it to pieces. And I love wearing it in the fall, and I love wearing it in like March, April, when it's still snowing here half the time. By the way, it snowed in Massachusetts today. I don't know if you guys heard that. It snowed out in Lenox and that whole Berkshire area. Oh my goodness, 80 degrees to snow. Can't make this up. But the puffer I like for a couple reasons right now. First of all, it's shorter. So when it's really, really cold, I want my really heavy down parka. That's the only thing that I want to wear. But now I want something shorter and a little bit more jazzy and contemporary. It also, with the high-waisted jeans that everybody's wearing, you can wear it, the short puffer, and it looks better than if you've got skinny, skinny jeans, if that makes sense. So the shape of the pant connects with the shorter jacket. So I just got this one, and I am having a moment because I love it. I'll show you Susie's coats too in a minute. I got Susie's coats. She disappeared. The birthday girl disappeared. But yeah, this is what I mean about an updated short puffer. And Sarah's going to put some of these in the links. They're all over the blog. But this is my color. You guys know I love olive green. And you see how that navy turtleneck is just, that's why I wore this dress. I don't think I like the belt with it, but oh well. We're all friends here. We can we can try things out. I've been on a major diet to get into this black tie dress for Saturday night. I went to bed early one night just so that I wouldn't eat anything after 7 o'clock. But I'm gonna get in that dress. Mark my words, it's beautiful. But when I came across this, talk about forgiving. It's just so fun. So today I had to go out about 4 o'clock today, and I really was like in my Lululemons, not quite as together as I am right now. No makeup, had to do an errand. I went up to my changing room area, and I had this hanging up there, and I put on my boyfriend jeans, my Chelsea boots, a top, nothing fancy, and then I threw this on over, and it was the bomb. This is what, it feels like a cocoon. It's actually, some of these are called cocoon coats, but what I wanted to show you was the shorter, the lighter it's down, but it's just awesome. And what else I love about these is you can get, you know, some of the down vests underneath. I could get a down vest under like a ton of the stuff that I showed you. You know that I love Uniqlo. I didn't bring any down, but you know, you can get lightweight vests under the sweater jackets, the shirt, the shackets. You can get them under the trench coats. I'm looking at what I have on my rack, but that's my program. I hope I gave you 1, 2, maybe 3, 4, or 5 new ideas. I want to encourage you and inspire you. The name of this show is Everyday Style Made Easy, and get your coat closet in top working order. Get the hangers. I'm not going to show you those now, but you know me. I've got the hangers that I like. I went over to the Container Store on Saturday morning and got a couple things for my coat closet and make it look like a store. I've got 5 coats that I'm donating from my coat closet, my kids, my husband. They're going right to Antons. Antons Dry Cleans them, and they partner with the Boys and Girls Clubs, Pine Street Inn. They just partner with all the right agencies to get those coats in the right hands. So please take some time, see what you have. I never go shopping. And when I opened the show, I said there was 1 coat on my list. I am so missing having a camel coat. I have one for years. One of my favorite combinations is camel and red. So I'm still on the hunt. If you find one, send it my way. But that's it. Happy November. Happy birthday to my sweet Suzie Q. We have a very busy month. This weekend, this Friday, I'll be at the Needham Newton Chamber of Commerce breakfast, which is just always so awesome. Actually, the chamber is now called the Charles River Regional Chamber, and it has Wellesley, Needham, Newton, and Watertown in it. So that's where I'll be Friday celebrating it. The parties and the celebrations are starting. I have this black tie event, which I have not gone to a black tie like this in a long time, so that's kind of fun. I have a client coming in from North Dakota on Sunday. Love her to pieces. We met her through our 90-day program, and she's coming up to Boston to visit her daughter, and I'm going to see her on Sunday. And I love when people reach out to us and want to work with us while they're in the area. She's also going to get a consultation while she's here, but that's kind of fun. And then a big shout out to Jane Matson, one of our private clients and another 90-day graduate. She referred me to speak at an executive presence conference in Boston on Thursday night. And then Sarah and I head to Canyon Ranch, right into Lenox where all the snow is, Sarah. We're going to Canyon Ranch, and we're bringing a group of women that are in our Thrive Leadership group coaching. We're super excited. And then when I come home, it's Thanksgiving. So we're going to try to get one more live in this month. And then we have an awesome holiday program. Big surprises coming your way. We have a really nice, we're planning it right now, a nice holiday celebration on November 29th, Wednesday, November 29th. Don't miss it. Put it on your calendar. We have some really fun announcements about some new stuff that we're up to, and we're also going to have some awesome prizes, awesome giveaways, and really start the holidays with a bang. So that is it for me. You know how to find us. We are so grateful for all of you. When you show up, we show up. And again, I hope these tips and tricks help you show up for your life better with more joy, more happiness, and a whole heck of a lot more ease. We'll see you soon. Happy November. And again, reach out if we can be of service to you. Bye-bye.